So yes, there's only three of us this time. Yoichi got snapped. Am I the only one going to talk?
A what?
No, obviously not.
Starting. Welcome to episode 2!
Yay!
About
So,
freaking time.
Yeah.
Crow is right. So, I'm Yo, that was Crow, and then this is all. Her name doesn't rhyme with ours. So,
I know.
why
Alright,
you
just so
lived
we're
in the
clear. Alright,
Oh,
just so
yeah?
we're clear. During this entire podcast, you will only refer to me as Tony or Mr. Stark. Are both of you clear?
Okay,
Yes,
Tony Stank.
Tony.
Is there a Mr. Stank here?
That's it. You're fired.
Okay, that brings me to the first question. Is, like, Stan Lee an immortal being?
Yes, he is.
Yes.
Because he's everywhere.
Oh, absolutely.
And that's what we miss now going forward. But anyways,
Wait.
what if you lived in the MCU as a normal person?
I would die.
Yeah. Say goodbye to your entire life as you know it. The moment Tony Stark comes back from Afghanistan.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But if you go by the timeline, even before that, like stuff like Captain Marvel and the First Avenger,
Mm-hmm.
like that stuff brings in other stuff like even before Tony goes to Afghanistan.
Well, I mean, to be fair, yes, there is Captain America, the first Avenger, and there is Captain
Cap-
Marvel as well. They both take place before, but the thing is, they don't really do much of anything in the modern era. Yeah,
Oh, no,
there's
they
the
don't.
Incredible Hulk. Yes, there is an Incredible Hulk that has the whole Tony Stark cameo, but things only truly pick up after Iron Man, which came out in 2008. Then we had Iron Man 2, and then we had the Avengers.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, but like you
And then-
always think, oh, is I on?
And then everything basically escalates higher from there.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
But like, how would it feel like one day you wake up, like you come back from vacation, you don't know about like the attack in New York, and then you come back, you go to your place of work and it's destroyed. Like, what do you do?
I don't know. Be like, what?
I'm fairly sure. I'm fairly sure, much like with the whole COVID-19 thing that we have going on right now, there would be, financial aid being provided by the state.
This
Right.
was alien invasion. So would they have that in the budget?
I mean,
Would they have to kind of give that? Like, would no people have to kind of go, hey, we need financial aid for alien invasions. I lost my work.
Well, I mean, if you lose your work because your work's no longer there, you are able to file for unemployment.
That's also true. But then we also gotta kind of deal with like, what if you lost a loved one in one of the attacks? Like that's what the whole Sokovia Accords with Tony came about, like, because he felt guilty that this kid died. His wife.
I mean, to be fair,
Yeah.
the Sokovia Accords were, part of my language, pure horse shit. If you take a look at the comics and you look at what it outlines there and how similar it's applied via implication, not us actually getting to really see any of the documents or see any of its mandates, we really find out that, they can hold you in jail indefinitely without trial. That goes against habeas corpus, which is something that's a big deal here in the States.
Yeah, but like, it's
So-
all kind of. You gone?
So they really make it seem like, oh, it's this whole argument between Steve Rogers and Tony Stark. But in reality, it's Tony Stark trying to go against the Constitution of the United States, which is, guess what? Putting
Bad.
Steve in the right here.
Yeah, no, I've always, even before that, I've always felt Steve was in the right because why, like, governing superheroes, because then the government be like, okay, no, that isn't bad, so you guys don't go out. Like, it could be like a war or whatever it is, and they say to the Cap or Hawk or whoever, no, you're not going for that, because that's not a big issue for us. But what is the Sokovia the Sokovia Accords, were they just done by the states, or were they done by every country?
The Sokovia Accords was ratified by the United Nations. Therefore,
Right, yeah.
every single nation in the UN would have to apply it.
It's just like
But
the whole
but
thing
here's
didn't make sense to me.
no, but herein lies the thing. The Sokovia Accords also has to be ratified by the Senate. And that's how it works. And then, of course, it may even have to go before the Supreme Court, who may actually strike it down based on the premise of it violating the Constitution.
Yeah. But like,
But did anyone think about that at the time? No. Did it get addressed at all? No.
well, Tony's
Were
ego was huge. He probably like Tony. Like, yes, Tony did kind of feel bad about this mother losing a child. That's right. He should feel guilty. But like, his ego's also so big he can't see what's in front of him. That was his biggest downfall, and that was his biggest character arc. His ego.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you live in the MCU, you better have life insurance, or you're basically forfeiting your life.
You better
almost
already have a
immediately.
doomsday shelter.
The doomsday shelter can't protect you from the snap.
No, but well, almost everything else probably. I don't know.
Okay, that's really good. Like the whole snap thing. I don't know if this is ever mentioned anywhere, but if you were on a plane when the snap happened, and then when the blip happened, do you reappear in the spot the plane was in, or on the plane itself?
That could end up being a very tricky situation.
Yeah.
Because either one of them are valid.
Yeah.
If you appear like where the plane was, you're going like probably a few feet, like a few thousand feet, straight down to the ground.
Oh, not a few thousand feet. You're gonna go tens of thousands of feet down. Because I
Pancake.
believe planes fly at about 20,000 feet.
You're gonna go pretty far.
Yeah. But then
You're
if
gonna
you're on the
pass
plane,
out. You're gonna pass out from lack of oxygen. So you're not even gonna know you hit the ground and died.
fucking hell.
Yeah. Yeah.
This got dark.
Oh yeah. Like of course. Yeah. If you're probably gonna appear, you're probably not gonna appear alone, because most likely you're not the only one who got dusted.
Exactly, yeah. And if it's the other way around, where you appear on the seat, oh no, you appear on the plane, you're gonna wind up in someone's lap.
And that could end up for a very awkward conversation.
Oh yeah.
Like, hi, I'm Yo. What's your name? Why are you in my seat?
That is depending if the pilot didn't get dusted.
Oh yeah, then actually, but okay, that brings up another question. If the pilot got dusted and the plane crashed, does he appear on the crash site?
If he doesn't appear in the air, he will most likely appear there.
But like they're in the middle, like putting cement down in. You guys do a hole and they're putting cement down. They're gonna fix it up, and he just there appears in the cement. Fuck.
Like, help me!
Help me! Oh shit!
All right, we know that this did happen based on what we saw. Like, it really the snap really hit the Avengers hard. Like, yeah, I know Thanos is like, oh, I'm gonna get half of all life in the entire universe, but the 6 original Avengers are left. All right, the odds of both the pilot and co-pilot getting snapped are also fairly high due to just us seeing that.
Oh,
Meaning,
in the post credit scene of Infinity War, we saw that helicopter spin out into a building.
Yeah. It exploded.
It went boom.
so yeah, imagine all the people that died as a result. They aren't coming back.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, they're not. Yeah,
Oh, that.
it's just the people who got
Just the people who got snapped.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's really fucked up when you think about it. Like,
Yeah. You come back. Yeah. Sorry. Hold on, I'm yawning.
it's fine. No, but Thanos
come
is
back
kind of
and-
flawed. Is like on.
You come back and you expect to see your family. It's like, oh hey, I'm back, and it turns out they actually died from a car accident last year.
Hello, let me up.
Yeah, that would be very bad.
Oh,
But, like,
agreed.
But like in Far From Home, Aunt May said she blipped back into her apartment, but another family has moved in.
Oh yeah.
How
Right.
about a wife who got snapped? Husband finally moved on, gets blipped back, and finds her former husband is now married to another woman.
What would
Imagine
you do
that.
in that situation?
She comes back. She comes back in the bedroom, and it's a very bad time.
Well, maybe not a bad time. Maybe not a bad time.
Yeah, it'll
Because
take a few days for the woman to calm down. But imagine how angry a man would get if he saw his wife with another man.
Kill the fucker on site.
She'd be
Because
like,
think about it. From what Peter told us, pretty much no time at all had passed for them. So they come back, and it's like nothing has changed at all.
Yeah, like
exactly. Yeah.
for them, it just felt like it was probably like a nap or something.
Yeah.
Basically.
Probably like, or it would just been some like strange, just pass the time. Like you were there, and then you blank out, and then you're just back for like you blank out for like 2 seconds, and then you're back to where you were,
Hey,
and like
Mr.
what
Stranger,
happened?
is Mr. Stark gone? Like that. And then
Yeah,
he was
that's
just
probably exactly
here.
that's probably how it was.
But I mean, yeah, I have to think like where like kingdom, like let's say Wakanda. If you lived in Wakanda, what would you do knowing your king is gone and your princess? Because there was also mentioned that Joey also got snapped.
Right. They would have to
And
find a new king, wouldn't they?
well, that's what
Well,
a
that's
lot of
the
people are saying.
no. That's the thing, though. It goes by firstborn, if I'm not mistaken. So
Oh,
it went from T'Challa's father, then to T'Challa. T'Challa didn't have any offspring at the
that's right.
time.
So who does it go to?
I don't know,
Has to go to
but
someone.
A lot of
whoever
theories say
it did go to, leadership was reverted back to T'Challa.
I heard theories saying like it went to what's his name. I forget his name, but he was part of the Rogue tribe in Black
Oh,
Panther.
that guy.
Yeah. I've heard theories saying it was him.
Yeah, he would probably
What-
step down the moment T'Challa returns.
Yeah, no, you probably would.
Yeah.
Because think about it,
Would.
your king comes back like 5 years later. It's like, oh, all right.
Hey, I get the seat warm for you.
I can see one for you. Dust it off.
We have a Starbucks now.
Yeah, we have a Starbucks now.
There's a Jordan, right?
This is a oh crap, I forgot her name.
I always pronounce
Not to
it wrong. You know?
mention, all right. So I've actually been hearing a lot of rumors. One of which Doctor Doom is going to appear in the MCU very soon, within the next 2 to 3 movies, and we also have reports of Daredevil actually showing up in Spider-Man 3.
Ooh, interesting. I've heard the Daredevil one, but not the Doctor Doom appearing so
I
soon.
haven't heard the Daredevil one. I figured Doctor Doom will be in there because I know they're gonna have to make another Fantastic Four.
Who
Well, I
should
mean, they're
play
going to
Doctor
have
Doom though?
to. Keanu Reeves.
Really? I was thinking Michael Fassbender.
Uh,
Uh,
to be
he
okay,
just.
hold on. I want to say something. I want Michael Fassbender and James McAvoy just keep playing
Oh, so do
Professor
I.
X
They'd be perfect.
and Magneto. I'm like, yeah, Ian McKellen and Patrick Stewart, yeah, they're gone. Let's keep these two because they're really good.
Oh no, they are.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
fucking phenomenal.
They nailed the roles.
Especially, I don't know how long we're gonna get another X-Men movie, so it could be a while. And
I've
they
heard it soon as well. If
soon,
rumors, so it's rumors, so
okay,
not
but
anything
still, anyway.
concrete.
I mean,
Watch, they're gonna be so third rate. They're just gonna get a series like Hawkeye.
Oh, don't.
But we all know Hawkeye got shafted the moment he got a series announced, and his best friend gets a fucking movie.
The series is more about him training his daughter than anything, so it's not even about him.
yeah, yeah.
All right. Well, to be fair, that does happen in the comics. So
Yeah, no, I'm excited for it. It seems fun. I'm most excited for the Falcon and Winter Soldier.
oh yes,
That I'm really excited for.
because honestly, it looks like they're really setting it up for the Young Avengers to take over. I mean, we
Yeah,
have
no, they more than
Spider-Man.
likely are.
We're gonna have the new Hawkeye, and let's see, we might have Ironheart, Iron Maiden, whatever moniker Tony's daughter is gonna pick up.
But wait, I thought in the comics Ironheart was some random chick that was Tony the Apprentice.
Well, in the comics, Ironheart is a black girl, but to be fair, as of right now, we do have Tony's daughter. So it's really honestly up
It would make sense for her
to
to be
her what
Ironheart, though.
moniker she gets. Ironheart, Iron Maiden. Iron Maiden seems the more
Good
likely
name.
choice.
It sounds cooler.
Yeah. Like,
And I'm not just saying that because I'm a metalhead.
no, I've heard of the Ironheart comics, and to me, it doesn't seem like a great story because, like, Tony's still alive in that continuity. So, why is he training some random kid to be his apprentice? Like, but Miles
Well,
Morales, gone.
I mean, think about it like this. Take a look at how Tony was in the MCU. He was basically training Peter to not exactly be his replacement, but be the tech guy on the team.
Oh, he definitely was, yeah.
Yeah, and he's good at it.
But like, it would make sense for Morgan to be Ironheart because it's Peter's daughter. There's not Peter, Tony's daughter. There's more of a connection there,
True.
and like that would be great going forward. I think.
Yeah.
But there's going to be like, but I'm not joking. There's going to be like 3 different people on the in the Iron family. We're going to have possibly Iron Maiden, aka Tony's daughter, Iron Heart, and then Iron Lad.
Who's Iron Lad?
Iron Lad is basically the younger version of a villain, the Avengers space, who, yeah, basically this guy travels back in time, younger version of the villain, of course, and due to his intelligence, he takes over as the Iron Man for the Young Avengers.
Oh, okay. How do you guys feel about all the rumors saying like Spider-Man or is it this Iron Man 2.0?
Eh.
I don't see it. I really don't.
No. I see
Yeah, do
Spider-Man
I.
as Spider-Man.
I kind of hate that people want him to be the next Iron Man. Like, no, he's his own character, and that's what
Yeah,
like
it's Spider-Man. You gotta keep him as Spider-Man.
yeah. I do.
Is he gonna have? Though I sorry to interrupt you, yo.
It's fine.
I do believe he is actually gonna have access to all Stark resources because Tony basically adopted him in as his own son. Pepper's
Yeah.
gonna recognize that and isn't gonna deny him.
Oh, no, that's perfectly fine.
Which
But like, I just hate the commentary of, oh, he's this Iron Man 2.0. I hate hearing stuff like that when he's his own character.
oh, I
Iron
agree
Man is
there.
Yeah.
Iron Man is just essentially the MCU Uncle Ben.
Mm. I don't. I don't know how I feel about that one.
Like we've seen the Uncle Ben story so many times.
I know.
What's your opinion, Carl?
Eh, I don't really see it.
Okay,
He's
that's
more.
that's
He's a
fair
more
enough.
father figure to Peter than an uncle figure.
Do you see them? I don't really see them at this point mentioning Uncle Ben.
Honestly, I kind of wish they do, because
Oh, I do,
that
but like
was an
I
important part of the Spider-Man story, and you don't have to like. I'm happy that they didn't show the entire thing of Uncle Ben again like they have
because
done with
we just
Batman.
saw it like twice in the past
Yeah, like that.
two kind of
Like that.
series.
Yeah, like they've done with Batman. We've seen it like over and over again. We even seen it in the Joker. Spoiler alert for the Joker, but we see
Here's
his
the
parents
big
die again.
spoiler before you do the spoiler.
Yeah, I didn't mean to do that, but
It's not even a spoiler at this point. If you haven't seen the Joker, you're clearly living under a rock. So if you're watching this podcast and you think this is a spoiler, you need to click off now and actually go do something with your life.
I just watched
Like
Joker.
watch
If
the
you're watching a
Joker,
movie,
Watch
watch
Joker.
you're watching a
Endgame.
podcast about the MCU, living in the MCU, no, living in the MCU, and you don't hear, and you say, I don't hear spoilers, then what the fuck is wrong with you? Get off of our podcast. But subscribe, we need revenue.
Yeah, but
But yeah,
anyway, yeah.
I honestly do see Peter being a surrogate brother to Morgan.
Oh, definitely. I
Oh
don't
yeah,
think Sana is
that
fucking
is.
it all.
I mean, you
Oh
don't build up such a personal relationship between Tony and Peter to just have it fall by the wayside the moment Tony's gone.
yeah.
Yeah.
They
One thing
have
I
a
hope going,
connection.
yeah, one thing I hope going forward with Spider-Man on the MCU is that like he gets kind of his own villain. Now I would love Mysterio and I love the Vulture, but like they were fucked over by Tony
Right.
and they took it out on Peter. They're still terrific villains. I love both of them. But I'm looking forward to going into Spider-Man 3 where it's just like the villain is his to fight. There's no relationship, no relation to
Right.
Tony, no backstory with Tony. It's just I don't like Spider-Man.
Whoever it is. Whoever it is.
Yeah, whoever it is.
Because they're probably choosing someone who hasn't been in the movies yet.
Yeah,
That's
I
what I'm
think it's
guessing. It's
Craven
probably
the
either
Hunter.
that would be a good choice, or I guess it'd be a good choice. Well,
About that or Scorpion.
I would say Scorpion because I don't know if Craven would fit with the story that most likely Spider-Man 3 is going to go into because of the end of, again, spoilers, because of the end of Spider-Man Far From Home where he's been
Yeah.
framed. Because
Honestly,
Craven,
like, to me, that seemed like a non-issue because we know the Kree exist and we know they can just change their form. So
right,
couldn't Nick Fury, knowing what's happening, send one of the Kree down to have its forms change into Spider-Man or Peter, and then like have the news interview Peter and then have Spider-Man and like the Kree as Peter say no, I'm not Spider-Man, and have Peter as Spider-Man single by in the background.
I
You
mean,
see,
maybe.
This also
my-
could set up for a villain reboot.
Villain
What
reboot.
do you mean a villain reboot?
Are you saying like another villain from past movies to do again, like they did with Green Goblin? Or
I'm not
someone else?
saying Green Goblin, but this is one they haven't really done, and I honestly see this happening. So, End of Far From Home, Peter's identity gets leaked, obviously. He's going
Yeah.
to be on the run. But at
Oh
the
god.
Oh
same
yeah.
time, he's probably going to want to look for someone trustworthy and who's as smart as him, if not smarter experience-wise, right?
Okay. I think I know where you're going with this.
Yeah.
Doc Ock.
Okay, no, I was
Yeah.
not accepting that. I was not accepting.
I had all of them in my head. I had all of them in my head, and I was like, "Is he gonna be one of those?" They said smart.
Then that leads in who should play Doc Ock in the MCU. Because Doc Ock is probably my favorite Spider-Man villain. Like a lot of people.
Alfred Molina, but they're probably not gonna do it again. I just I just said the old actor, but they're probably not gonna do that again.
No.
Even though J.K. Simmons was JJ again, but
J.K.
Which
Simmons
I
is
think was a
JJ.
beautiful choice.
yes,
Oh, I lost it. I was like, fuck yes.
He he basically verbally abused one Spider-Man, and he's back to do it again.
yes, it's amazing.
What if going forward, instead of a Stan Lee cameo, it's a J.K. Simmons?
I want to see Bruce Campbell cameo in another Spider-Man movie.
Oh, okay.
Because if you remember the Sam Raimi trilogy, he was in every Sam Raimi movie.
I haven't watched the movies in years.
Yeah, in the first one, he was the announcer, the wrestling announcer. In the second
Oh,
one,
that guy.
he was the opera. Whatchamacallit, the guy, the front man in the opera, or not the opera, the play. It's not an opera. What's the talking about? And in the third one, he was the butler.
I know you're talking about now.
Not to mention
But
the video game, some of the video games where he narrated some of the video games.
the PS4 game will always be the best in my opinion. That way was
Yes.
so
Plus
good.
another idea, and this actually seems very likely. But Venom shows up in Spider-Man 3.
Oh, that's with the way
Or
things
this.
go, Disney and Sony. That's very likely at this point.
Oh yeah.
Because think about it, we saw Venom. We know he's an investigative reporter. We know something like this is going to tickle his fans, and he's going to want to get to the bottom of it. Because think
Yeah.
about it, a 17-year-old kid murders a genius.
What was the
Something.
something's gonna be like up.
Okay.
Yeah,
I like.
this kid's Spider-Man. Well, how did he become Spider-Man? That could give us a glimpse into Peter's past, because yeah, we know there's the whole Spider-Right thing, but it could give us a glimpse of how it happened. Because
Oh
in
god,
the two past
that'd be
Spider-Man,
interesting.
because in Andrew Garfield, it happened different from Tobey Maguire. They did it
Yeah,
differently.
from memory is like wasn't in the Tobey Maguire one. He was on a field trip. Oh, I remember that one.
Yeah, it was a field trip,
And then he
and
was
it
in
was
a lab in the
Yeah.
in the duology of Amazing Spider-Man.
yeah, and he was in the middle of taking a picture.
Yeah.
Spider came down, but with Andrew Garfield,
He went into
his Spider-Man, he snuck in to a spider enclosure.
Yeah.
Screwed with some controls, spiders fell down on him, one bit him.
Mhm.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see where they go from here. What did you guys think of Venom, anyways?
Amazing.
With the movie.
Especially,
I was a bit weary of it at first, but I liked it when I saw it. I wouldn't say I really liked it. I wouldn't say I loved it. I really disliked it, but I wasn't in love with it. I did love the relationship between Eddie and Venom, though. I think that was great. That was the same way. What did you think of it, Silva?
I didn't really like it as much.
That's fine.
I was. I may have to watch it again though, because I've only seen it once in theaters. But I remember I was watching it and I was just sitting there and I was like, this is okay. But
I feel like they can do a lot more with a sequel, which is coming
That's
out this year,
what-
I hope.
that's what it was. I thought it was gonna be a lot more than I thought it was going to be. I thought there was gonna be a lot more symbiotes. I thought it was gonna
Hey,
go
we're
off the
getting
comic a
carnage.
little
We're
bit
getting
more.
carnage in the sequel.
I am excited for that actually.
Yeah.
Plus,
But,
there's a lot of rumors flying around about Spider-Man appearing in Venom 2.
I play that too, and
Yes.
I hope they're true.
Yes.
But going back to Doc Ock, who do you guys think should play Doc Ock?
I can't think of anyone for Doc Ock, but I can think of someone for the Green Goblin.
Who?
Ian McDermott.
Ian McDermott. That name sounds familiar.
I may have forgotten.
Hold on.
He played
Ian...
Palpatine.
Oh
Holy shit,
yeah.
yes!
Yep, that's the choice. That's the choice
That's,
right there.
that's a good choice.
That's a very good choice.
That's a very, very good.
There's no one
I-
else. It's got to be him.
You know, what's his oh, Will the voice come back? No, it's not fucking Ian McDermott. Speaking of the Green Goblin, this is my opinion. I don't personally think we'll get higher odds one any.
Yeah, I don't think Osborn is going to show up till later.
I think
Yeah.
normal Osborn will show up, but I don't think Harry will. I think they're definitely setting up Flash or something, since at the end of Far From Home we kind of saw his butler kind of bring up without his parents.
Well,
And,
I mean, yeah, Flash is Harry, basically.
Yeah, that's what yeah, exactly. So I think there'll be an internship at Norman Osborn on his place. Flash will take it, and then Flash will become the Green, be Norman at first. Peter will fight him, accidentally kill him again, and then Flash becomes the next thing.
Honestly, I don't think Norman Osborn's going to die for a while because, again, if you look at the comics, Norman takes over S.H.I.E.L.D. and remakes it into Hammer.
Okay, that's actually fucking cool. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
Which
I think-
which then results in another Avengers team being made.
Which is?
It's something Avengers. That's all I really remember.
Oh crap! I remember. I forgot.
Speaking of Norman, I do think he'll be another kind of big
Was it the
bad
new
going
Avengers?
forward.
No.
Might be. Is it new Avengers?
No, it's not that.
I do think Norman though would be a kind of a very prominent villain going forward if he. But that leads in the next question. Who do you guys think the next big battle will be? The next Thanos battle?
It's probably going to be Kang. And okay, no. Here's the thing. I know they're going to have to do Galactus sometime.
They definitely are
Avengers.
gonna do. I think they're gonna do Galactus.
I don't know if it's going to
Yeah.
be the next movie, but they have to do it this time, and they have to do it right this time.
Wait, wasn't he in the
Honestly,
Silver Surfer movie?
I honestly think that we're not gonna get Galactus for maybe 5-8 years.
Don't make
But
me wait
we
that
are-
long.
But we are probably gonna get Silver Surfer before that.
Yeah,
Oh, we definitely are.
that's a definite
And then-
maybe.
Isn't Adam
Yes.
Warlock gonna come in soon as well? Like I think Guardians 3.
Yeah, he's going to come in Guardians 3. I'm for
Who should
sure
play,
of that.
Who should play Adam Warlock?
Okay, I saw an image of somebody Photoshop an actor, and it's Jared Padalecki from Supernatural. And if you don't know who it is, you might as well look him up because
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Hold on. What's his actor's name?
Sam Winchester.
Sam Winchester,
Jared-
thank you very much.
what? What do you say? I didn't hear.
Sam Winchester.
Yes, Jared
Okay,
Padalecki.
yeah, I can see that.
I saw a
Oh.
Photoshop. I saw a photoshopped image of him as Adam Warlock.
That works.
I don't know if that's officially going to be him, but I think it works.
A friend of mine said Keanu Reeves.
Okay, are people just going to put Keanu Reeves for everything?
We want Keanu Reeves in the MCU.
Like, bring Thanos back, make Keanu Reeves Thanos.
No, Josh Brolin killed it as Thanos.
Oh god,
Absolutely.
I am still pissed off that him or Robert Downey Jr. was nominated for an Oscar for their role in the MCU.
I know.
Like, RDJ did an Oscar-winning performance in Endgame, but no, he didn't get it. Now I'm glad the Oscar went to Joaquin Phoenix for Joker, but like, come on.
Come on.
I think the Oscars kind of snubbed Endgame.
Oh yeah.
I mean that's the thing though. No offense to Joaquin Phoenix, but how'd he win when Robert Downey Jr. has basically become a household name?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it's this weird thing though, like the Oscars don't take in, the blockbusters. It's only like these art house movies that barely anyone sees. Like the film Parasite one, and I just went out there. I'm not knocking this movie. I'm sure it's a great movie, a fine movie, whatever. But it didn't even come out in English-speaking countries, as far as I know, when it won the Oscar. And even still, it was only in very select screenings.
Yeah.
And I've heard a lot of people say, including a teacher of mine, that even said to me, like, I don't think it was fair that it won Best Picture and then Best Foreign Picture.
Oh yeah.
They have a point.
Mm.
Like, I definitely feel Endgame should have been nominated for Best Picture because it's a combination of about 12 years of work. Sorry, no, 10 years of work.
Mm.
And like, no other movie series has done this to this extent.
I get what you're going there, but I could argue that for Infinity War. Because in my personal opinion, Infinity War is better than Endgame.
Fair enough. And
Because of certain points.
That should have been nominated too.
Yes. Not only because of certain points. And I think Endgame's great, but there's stuff in there that I feel like was lacking from Infinity War. I think Infinity War was one of the perfect MCU movies.
That's fair.
I honestly disagree. Infinity War is literally just the first half of Endgame. That's it. It's basically like taking half of a book saying, oh, this part should get it, but ignore the second half. Infinity War and Endgame are literally two sides of the same coin. You can't have one without the other.
But I didn't
That
know
is
it
true.
should be at least nominated, and they weren't. Like, it's something like the Oscars have this real distaste for any, comic book action film. Like,
True. Especially since Endgame really delivered that emotionally satisfying conclusion
I cried.
that no matter what way you cut it, no matter what discrepancies you saw, you fucking enjoyed it. And when you got up, you probably went to go buy tickets to watch it again same day or another day.
I wanted to, but I couldn't.
Neither could I. No, but
Yeah.
I'll always remember how I felt when everyone came back to the pub.
Oh,
That is just... And I don't
Okay.
care. Like, I'm a film buff, but I don't care if I get hate for saying this. In my opinion, the Avengers Assemble scene in Endgame is the best scene in cinematic history.
I have to disagree with you.
Okay.
Here's why. We all know the MCU started with Iron Man in 2008, and it ended when Robert Downey Jr. delivered that line in a reshoot.
Oh, I know what you're on about.
Mhm.
I know what you're talking about.
Yes.
That
Yes, there was a
gives me
whole.
chills.
Yes, there was a whole Avengers Assemble thing, but that was also the first time, at least to my knowledge, that that line was ever used.
It was. It was. I think they saved
Yes.
the positive for that line. No, I remember in the theater, when it was just the main tree fighting Thanos, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I remember going to my girlfriend and going, wait a minute. Didn't they snap everyone back? And like 10 minutes later, everyone started showing up.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute.
Okay.
And
Here.
then-
Oh yeah. Go on.
You want to go first? I don't mind waiting.
No, you go. No, you go.
Sure.
You're almost finished. Yeah.
I remember when Cap said Avengers and it stopped for a minute. I remember saying to myself, "Stay, you blue spangled son of a bitch!"
And he did. And it was great. Okay.
Dude, and I fanboy tears.
3 best scenes ever in that movie.
In this
Now-
Endgame or the MCU as a whole.
Yes.
All right, from Endgame
Well, I'm
alone.
not. Well, no. Wait, no. I was going on something. I wasn't. Okay, hold on. 3 best scenes.
All right.
That assemble scene that you were talking about.
The I am
Wait,
Iron Man
wait.
scene, of course.
When Cap picks up Mjolnir,
Yes, definitely.
and the entire final battle, the entirety of it,
What about
Including-
the Iron Man scene?
including
exactly.
Iron Man's. I say the entirety of it. Iron Man snapping his fingers is the end of it.
Oh god, yeah. No, but like that
All
scene
right, so
gives you chills.
here's. All right, so in my opinion, here's my 3 best. Steve doing the Avengers Assemble, which is one.
Yeah?
Steve being able to pick a Mjolnir, and Tony's entire death scene starting from him snapping.
Oh, the whole death scene.
Yes.
The whole speech.
And I mean the whole death scene, as in we get to see
Oh.
Peter talk to him as he's dying. We get to see Pepper.
Goodbyes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but can I say this?
Yep.
That last battle scene, no matter how you see how it happened because of all the time travel stuff, that entire final battle scene has to be the best battle scene that has ever happened in the MCU.
Oh, it is. No, I'm on top of it.
Agreed.
I almost cried watching it.
I was so giddy. And I remember walking out of it, and me and my a few friends were walking. Me, my girlfriend, and a friend of ours were walking back to the bus stop afterwards. And we were just like, oh, what do we talk about first?
Exactly. That's what me and Dylan were.
That's what I felt like. What do we even talk about? Everything was so good.
Everything. Oh, yeah.
What was this part? All of it. So, but my biggest worry for the movie was that like Captain Marvel would be the one that killed Thanos, because I heard a lot of rumors saying that.
Hold on.
But thankfully, those rumors weren't true.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't feel like she's on it. Like I had to. It made sense for it to be Tony. Jeff, you and Crow, you still there? Oh, I mean
Yes,
Tony.
I'm still here.
But
Yes.
no, like, this. I had to point out. Forget it. Fuck. No, but like Endgame, like was a combination of everything, and it should have been nominated for an Oscar.
Agreed. Now getting
Well, like-
back into what it would be like if you were living in the MCU.
Yeah, we went
Let's
the whole
see.
topic of his podcast, to be honest.
Honestly,
no.
expect to live 11 years. Actually, no, 16 years in abject terror
Maybe even more,
from
because we don't know what's coming
Avengers.
next. We
From
don't know what's coming next.
Avengers. Hold on.
To,
From Avengers to Winter Soldier to Age of Ultron to Civil War to Infinity War to Endgame.
like, that, you'd be fucked, essentially.
Agreed.
Like, I don't know how doctors concentrate with, okay, easy, the Avengers just fly by. Beep. Shit. We lost another one. Well, like, another thing that the MCU will probably explore, and I'm excited for this, is multiverse. And we know Doctor Strange will deal with that because its sequel is called Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness.
Oh yeah.
Now, with Sam Raimi directing, a lot of people jumped to the conclusion that, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man coming back.
I don't really see it.
Neither do I. Don't get me wrong, I'd love Into the Spider-Verse live-action movie with Tom Holland, Andrew Garfield, and Tobey Maguire. I think that'd be great.
That would be absolutely amazing.
But I just don't see them having two Spider-Man in the MCU. Well, two Peter Parkers. I can see Miles Morales coming in, but not definitely not two Peter Parkers.
Yeah, I agree.
I kind of feel like
Then
people just want, like, on.
Though there are going to be, other Spider people, like obviously Spider Woman, Spider Gwen, Spider Lean.
Oh, definitely, yeah, but like, there's gonna be two Peter Parkers.
Oh yeah, no. Honestly,
Now, like,
out of all the spiders aside from Spider-Man, I'd love to see Spider Gwen be made into a live action.
who could play her though? And we can't say Emma Stone because she was in trilogy, but a duology.
Yeah, I guess that's the trick of finding out who would play her.
The only actress that came to my head right away is already tied with DC.
Huh.
Margot Robbie. But she's Harley Quinn, so with contracts and shit, she can't. But who knows? Baby Boys the play might change your mind because that movie bombed. But uh, but doing this multiverse could lead into the X-Men.
Oh yeah.
That's what a lot of people are saying. That's what, because that would make sense. That's where the mutants come from. Because technically speaking, Scarlet Witch is a mutant.
Not exactly, because you have to remember mutants are basically born with power. She was given her abilities.
Oh, okay. I heard in some form of the comics she was a mutant.
She was in the comics because she was the daughter of Magneto. Same with Quicksilver, who is the son of Magneto.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. But a lot of people are saying Scarlet Witch would be the villain of Doctor Strange.
I can see that. She, especially since there's the whole WandaVision show coming out, she could get psychotic in that, like she does in the comics.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna watch that show first and wait and see. I hope not, because she's one of my favorite characters, and I don't want her to die. That's my only reasoning. But I'm so glad that in the WandaVision show she's wearing her comic book costume.
Oh yeah, I agree there.
That got me really happy. But the Loki show, that's gonna fuck with the timeline, and that's gonna be fucking amazing.
Agreed.
But like, does the events of Ragnarok and all that still happen with Loki not being there, or what?
I don't know.
Like that has to that they need to explain that. Like, does Dark World even does Loki's death in Dark World even death in Dark World even happen? Does Ragnarok even happen? Like, does Ragnarok even, like it? This shit needs answering, and like it badly needs answering.
Agreed.
But, what else is it about the MCU we can talk about? Because we could honestly go on and on forever with this. Like,
You're right, we could.
because there's endless theories and the stuff. It's are you excited for Black Widow?
Huh?
Are you excited for Black Widow?
Yeah. I'm just sad that it's basically getting canceled.
I would have been delayed.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Okay. You know, I am excited for Black Widow, but I'm more excited for the Eternals. My reason being, like, because I know a little about prequels, but we know nothing about the Eternals, but we know a lot of about Black Widow. And it's fine to do the movie, and I'm excited for a movie. But, like, we know her fate in Endgame. So, there's not really much onto her, like, we know she won't die. With the Eternals, I'm looking to see what will happen with them and how they shape the world and how they change the end. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Just be interesting, like, but like I do think Adam Warlock would be I think Adam Warlock will be a threat at first, like a major threat, but I think he kind of warm up to everyone eventually. So I think we reached the end, haven't we?
Yeah, we have.
Yeah. Silver is on mute, but yeah, he has to do shit, so we'll leave him be. But thank you guys for watching episode 2 of the Yo and the Hooligans podcast. I am Yo.
And as I said at the beginning, call me Tony.
Don't forget to subscribe, and if you want to see episode 1, you can click the box that's on the screen now. We're talking about other shit. So, see you guys next time.
Yeah, and if you
Bye.
don't subscribe, just know E is coming after you.